guys, thanks for tuning in. Making this video for a couple reasons. One, because I just kind of want to see how this video is going to turn out on the new phone. I want to see if I get good video off of this, and if so, then I can do more videos outside of the house without having to drag around my camera all the time. Two would be the title of the video, pro-gun versus pro-Second Amendment. Now, this comes out of our live chat that we did last night, where we were talking about a few different things, but one of the things that came up was this bill that had passed in Washington that basically, you know, causes more strict laws, no private sales without a background check, all that kind of thing. And the conversation came up of, well, a lot of people voted for this. This was an initiative that was put to the people, not to the politicians. So why would so many people, especially a lot of people who said they were pro-gun, vote for something like this? Does that really make them pro-gun? Now, in my opinion, pro-gun is a pretty wide term. A lot of people can be pro-gun. I know people who are very, very liberal, Democrat voting individuals who, I mean, they will go along with magazine limit capacity. They'll go along with background checks. They'll go along with a lot of stuff, but still consider themselves pro-gun because they go hunting, or they own a shotgun, or they believe, yes, I should have the right to defend myself, but I don't need 30 rounds, or, you know, I don't mind having to go through a background check or whatever it is. Are those people pro-gun? Yes, they are pro-gun. But are they pro-Second Amendment? And I think that's where the divide is. That's where the defining line is. And that's where you can kind of differentiate the difference between people who are pro-gun versus pro-Second Amendment. Somebody who's pro-Second Amendment isn't going to be for any restrictions of any kind on the right to keep and bear arms, period. Whereas somebody who's pro-gun can be. Now, why is it important to know the difference? Well, it's important to know the difference because if you want to start having conversations with people and you want to start making headway in the argument and in this battle that we find ourselves in of trying to further our gun rights, the first place we have to start isn't with people who are anti-gun. And it's not even necessarily with people who are in the middle of the argument. It's people who say they're pro-gun but are willing to kind of go along with background checks or restricted magazine capacity or whatever it is because they just don't think it's that big a deal. They don't realize that it is infringing on their freedom, that they're giving something up. They don't know any better. At least the vast majority of them. And that's kind of where we need to start. We need to start with those people. Then we move to the people who are in the middle, who don't really have an opinion. Maybe they don't even own a gun. And the anti-gunners, you're never going to convince them anyway, for the most part, with very few exceptions. So that's probably not worth wasting a whole lot of time on. But we have to start with the people who are pro-gun, but maybe not pro-Second Amendment, and work our way up from there. I think that's an important way to go. I think it's an important discussion to have, and it's an important difference to make between pro-gun and pro-Second Amendment. So anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you guys watching, and let me know how the camera looks and if this is something that I should keep doing. So we'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks.